Hi everybody, he's Eric Edholm, Senior Editor of Pro Football Weekly. I'm Hub Arkush, the publisher and editor here, and we do the tough duty this week. We are down in the Big Easy covering Super Bowl XLVII live from New Orleans for Pro Football Weekly. And one of the other big stories, we've talked about a lot of big stories at the Super Bowl because there's a bunch of them, but one of my favorites is the Smith brothers of San Francisco, and it's not the cough drops, that's for sure. And no relation obviously between Justin Smith and Aldon Smith. They're different generations of pro football players, but they do have some common threads. The University of Missouri, Pro Bowls, outstanding performers, and some people believe, in spite of all the great linebacker play by the 49ers, that these two guys are the key to the 49er defensive hopes against the Baltimore Ravens.
And there's no question that Justin Smith helps open things up for Aldon Smith. Justin, I think, got his due in 2011 with an outstanding season, and he allowed guys like Smith to have a great rookie year as a part-time player. Now Aldon Smith's a full-time player. They've worked out together in the offseason. Aldon said he kind of looks at Justin as the big brother, the mentor figure. And when Smith got hurt in Week 15, you saw his play drop off. I thought that was a significant development, and it's still affecting this defense right now.
Well, and as great a season as it has been for the 49ers and both Smiths, it was that injury to Justin Smith Week 15 that has really plagued the 49er defense a little bit. As a matter of fact, Aldon Smith has now gone 4 games without a quarterback sack after looking like he was going to break the all-time record, and he talked a little bit about the impact on his play of the injury to Justin Smith.
I'm getting a lot of doubles, I'm getting a lot of triples, but I'm doing a lot of other things. I'm creating a lot of pressure. I'm still making the quarterbacks uncomfortable back there. So, and sacks are still happening. I might not be getting them, but the sack's still getting.
And in all fairness to Aldon Smith, yes, he has been identified on the field as somebody who does require double teams. They are paying extra attention to him. But Eric, at the end of the day, I was actually on the sidelines for the Packer-49er divisional playoff game, which was Justin Smith's first game back, and you could tell he was playing with one arm. The traditional bull rush wasn't there. He made some tackles. He was making them 3, 4, 5 yards up the field. Justin Smith has to be able to better fill 2 gaps in this game against the Baltimore Ravens if, in fact, Aldon Smith is going to be as big a factor as he was early in the year.
Yeah, and Justin has talked about, okay, the extra week of rest has helped, but this is an injury that's probably taking 2-3 months to fully heal. So, let's not kid ourselves. He's still playing hurt. That's going to affect this defense. But you talk about on the other side with the Baltimore Ravens, Brian McKinney in at left tackle, KO in at left guard. They've made some switches there. So, normally a line that's had some recent changes would be vulnerable, but you've got vulnerability with the injury as well. And the Smith brothers, they stunt, they twist, they play off each other so well. So, one of the more fascinating matchups that we're going to see in Super Bowl XLVII.
And Aldon Smith has told us that the extra attention on him has freed up other 49ers to create pressure and quarterback sacks, but the reality is they're not getting quite the pressure or enough sacks in order to deal with Joe Flacco's down-the-field passing game. So these are 2 key guys to watch, number 94 and number 99 in maroon and gold for the 49ers, if in fact they're going to add another ring to the San Francisco 49er collection. For Pro Football Weekly and Eric Edholm, I'm Hub Arkush, and for the very best in news, notes, and analysis, all the news, scoops, and rumors from around the NFL, sometimes before they even happen, you want to stay right where you are at ProFootballWeekly.com.